Greetings, this is Peckops 56 and my faithful Indian companion John Doe, and we're coming to you with Eggnog review number 3. This time we're reviewing 3 different alcoholic eggnogs. These are ready to drink. You don't have to add your own alcohol, it's already in there. What we're going to be reviewing this time is the Evan Williams Original Southern Eggnog, the Point Rider Eggnog, which I had never heard of that brand before and couldn't find hardly anything about it on the internet, and the Pennsylvania Dutch Eggnog. Let me tell you a little bit about them, at least what I did find about these different ones. Now, Evan Williams Original Southern Eggnog. I'm sure you're all familiar with Evan Williams bourbon. This is the same Evan Williams. Holiday the right way, with a drink that's ready to pour and easy to enjoy. Our Original Southern Eggnog is made with smooth Kentucky bourbon and real dairy cream. Just chill, pour, and share. It's 30 proof. Color is cream. The nose says creme brulee and nutmeg. Well, I don't know what creme brulee smells like, so yeah. The taste, they say, creamy with vanilla notes, bourbon bread pudding. Finish, thick and creamy, mouthfeel with sweet and smoky bourbon notes. Well, we're going to find that out for ourselves. Then the Point Rider Eggnog, the only thing I could find on it is that it's bottled by Clear Spring Distilling in Louisville, Kentucky, and they also make a bourbon. That's the only thing I could find out about it. And it's 25 proof. And then lastly, we have the Pennsylvania Dutch Eggnog. It says, created with authentic rich dairy cream, brandy, blended whiskey, and rum. Pennsylvania Dutch Eggnog is reminiscent of the traditional colonial American beverage that evolved from the egg milk punch or eggnog enjoyed by European aristocrats in the late 1600s. Rated at having an alcohol content of around 14.75% or 29.5 proof, the traditional American holiday beverage, manufactured by Pennsylvania's own Dairyland distillers, has become a favorite of many party hosts. While many enjoy the beverage chilled and poured straight from the bottle, others may prefer to heighten the festivities by creating various cocktails using the eggnog as a base. All right, that's that. Now, John, come on over. Let's see, I think we'll start on this end with the Point Rider. The Point Rider was the least expensive one of the 3. None of them are very expensive. I think these were like about $8.99, $9.99 each, and this was like $6.99. Okay, so
we're gonna find out.
Yes, we are. I guess I need to shake it up.
I would think maybe a little bit.
Yeah, okay. I think these are going to be a little thinner than the regular eggnogs, probably due to the addition of the alcohol. Yeah, definitely thinner. And this is just it's not really yellow, it's just a kind of a cream color, like your coffee cream or melted ice cream, vanilla ice cream. Actually, that's what it reminds me of, melted vanilla ice cream. Okay, let me put the cap back on here before we get started. All right.
I know what my first smell was.
I smell the bourbon.
I do too.
Definitely smell the bourbon. And just a little sweet cream smell to it. So let's give it a taste.
Ooh. That I like.
I gotta say, for me, the strong bourbon flavor pretty much overwhelms everything else.
I got that to start with, and then it mellowed on out into the other flavors. But you're right, the alcohol is front and center.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that little bite right there at the front.
I gotta say, it doesn't taste like eggnog. It tastes like if you took, well, like I said, if you melted vanilla ice cream and added a shot of bourbon to it,
You got it.
this is what this tastes like.
And it does warm you up.
Definitely not eggnog, in my opinion.
That wouldn't stop me from liking it.
Well, I didn't say.
Yeah. But this is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Maybe a little too much bourbon.
A little too much of the bourbon flavor, or the bourbon that they use is a little harsh.
It does have a little bite to it.
Yeah, it's acceptable.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's try the Pennsylvania Dutch. These two were not the original ones I had intended to get, but they didn't have the ones I was going to get.
Right.
I saw these and I said, okay, well, I'll get these then. So.
You know, I know one thing. This one would go good in coffee.
That might very well be the case.
I'll have to try that
I
and
think
get
you
back
will.
with you.
Just give me a report. Yeah. This one seems to be a little bit thicker consistency.
A little creamier looking.
A little creamier looking, a little thicker, more body, and it has a little bit of yellow in it, in the color.
Okay.
It's more yellow. Looks more like eggnog. So, and it's more the consistency of eggnog. Still a little thin.
I smell the alcohol, but it's light. It's not.
Well, I think part of the difference is that this one obviously uses bourbon, because that's the only other thing I know of they make is bourbon. Whereas the Pennsylvania Dutch one, so
I think it was like a mixture.
yeah, brandy, blended whiskey, and rum. And I can definitely taste the difference. I don't really taste the whiskey as much as I taste the brandy and the rum is what I'm tasting, or what I'm smelling, I should say.
I taste it. Taste the difference. I got more of a brandy, followed by rum. Medium sweetness. No bite whatsoever. Smooth. Good mouthfeel. I'm not prejudiced. I just like that one.
I don't taste any egg flavor.
No, I taste more of the liquor, the booziness.
I taste what might be a little of the brandy, but mostly I'm tasting the rum all the way through. The creaminess I taste, the sweet cream. Don't think it's as sweet as this one was.
Right.
And no eggy taste at all.
No, you're right, not. I taste the blend of the liquors that they used.
Yeah, that flavor is definitely more prominent than anything else. I can't say as I would classify this as eggnog. It doesn't really taste like eggnog. It's not like if you took the Southern Comfort eggnog and put, a shot of rum in it.
Right.
This is sort of like this one in that it's like a sweet, heavy cream with rum in it.
Yeah.
Is the way it tastes to me. And I do get some bite.
You do?
I get some bite.
You get
on
some
the
bite.
end. I get some bite. Some of that rum bite. So, all right.
Next.
Oh, we better do some
Oh yeah.
palate
Do
cleansing.
some washing.
Yeah, I definitely need to cleanse my palate after this one. Before we move on to what should be the premium
Got a feeling on that
alcoholic
one.
eggnog. Now, I don't know about you. I have not ever tried Evan Williams bourbon.
I haven't either.
We will be trying it in one of our whiskey reviews in the future, but I haven't tried it as of yet. So, this should be a new experience all the way around.
Did you shake him?
Don't remember if I did or not.
Uh-huh. You know what that's a
Well,
sound
now.
of?
Yeah, too much eggnog.
Too much egg.
All right. This one has the thickest consistency of the three.
Well,
And it's the yellowest of the three, the most eggnog looking of the three.
yes, it does. Have a look at that. Hope you can.
Yep.
All right.
No, don't be getting ahead of me.
No, I'm not. I'm holding up.
Okay. This smells more like eggnog. I can smell the bourbon, but it's not overpowering like the other two kind
Like
of.
the
were.
other two, especially this one.
Maybe just a tiny little spice on the nose. Not sure. Yeah, let's try it.
Whoa.
Absolutely no doubt this has bourbon in it.
I taste the oak barrel. I sure do. A sweet oak barrel.
None of these are real sweet. They're just lightly sweet. They're not as sweet as your regular eggnog. It may be that the alcohol just cuts the sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
I think I taste a little oakiness
That's exactly what I tasted to start
from
with.
the bourbon.
Mm-hmm. Then I taste a little bit of sweetness, but I don't taste any eggnog.
Yeah, I will say it doesn't have any egg taste at all. It's like eggnog without the egg.
True.
I would prefer it to be a little sweeter and to have a little egg flavor. The bourbon is prominent
Very.
all the way through,
Without a doubt.
but surprisingly little bite to it.
Yeah.
I think it has less bite than the other two. But you can definitely tell the alcohol is there.
Oh, definitely you can. These are going to be hard to... They're also different.
Yes, they are.
I mean, it's night and day.
This one has almost as much booziness in the flavor as this one. Not as strong. Doesn't have the bite this one does. But you can tell the alcohol flavor all the way through.
Right.
This one has less of that, even though you can definitely taste the flavors of what they used in there, the brandy and the rum. And I kind of like that, that I can taste, what it is. For my rating, I'm going to give this number 1, number 2, number 3.
My rating's almost the same. That's number 1. This is number 2 for me. Then that one's the third one.
I'm really a little surprised that Evan Williams wasn't number 1. Because I've heard a lot about Evan Williams. I've watched a lot of reviews, bourbon reviews and such. And, Evan Williams is one of those that always comes out on top.
Right.
So I kind of expected the same with their eggnog, but
yeah,
this one has a little more eggnog flavor, a little more sweetness, and I think I like the combination of the alcohols that are in it, the brandy and the rum, better than I do just the straight bourbon in it.
True.
And this one is just like melted vanilla ice cream with grain alcohol poured in.
But I've never been a bourbon drinker. That's why I didn't really give Evan his just dues. And I know it's number 1 in a lot of people's books, but it's not for me.
You said you liked this one first.
No, I like the middle one first.
Oh, you like the middle one?
And then this one.
I thought that was what I said.
You went there, and then there.
Yeah. And you went here, here. That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
And how many have you had?
All of them.
All.
So,
That's it.
that means you're going to get these 2.
Oh, my Lord. Okay.
And I'm going to keep this one. Merry Christmas. Okay, well, that was Eggnog review number 3. And that should be our final Eggnog review for this year. Because I don't know if I could stand any more eggnog. Wow. For those, if you haven't seen the other 2 eggnog reviews we did before this makes a total of 10 eggnogs, 10 different eggnogs that we have reviewed over the last hour or so. These are the only alcoholic ones, though. So we're pretty much knocked out for the season. So anyway, this is Spec Ops 56 and my good friend John Toe. And we will be seeing you, if not before, well, yeah, we should be seeing you again before New Year's. So until then, enjoy your eggnog or whatever else you want to drink.